Hello, my fellow manifestors, my fellow limitless, flawless, sexy, sassy, saucy HBICs. How are you on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? I hope you're all doing fabulous. I hope you're all choosing to be the versions of yourself that have exactly what you want. I hope that's what you're doing. You know, I'm out and about. I had to go get the hair did today, and I'm also trying to pose in a way so you can't see my back seat, but trust me, this video is going to have relevance. I was thinking about what is the common denominator around why someone may not be experiencing their manifestation. You know, I've been pondering that, and it always boils down to really, in my opinion, one thing: the acceptance that it's yours, the acceptance that it's already done. And I already hear some of my more logical folks that you're probably in the mindset of, well, Kim, no, I do accept that it's done, that it's mine because creation is finished. I do accept that. But I've made videos about the buts before. There is really, and I mean this, hand over my heart, seriousness. The only reason why you're not in that place of, at minimum, in the mindset of believing that what you're experiencing is a part of you having that desired life, that desire, is because you keep agreeing with it's not here yet. You keep agreeing with that thought. Now, I know that can be very frustrating because I struggled with that along my own specific person journey when I wasn't experiencing what I wanted in 3D reality. And let's just say, you know, maybe it wasn't the best version of my person. When I wasn't experiencing it in the physical, I would allow that to equate to, it's not here yet. It's not done. I'm still waiting. And that right there is the entire point of manifestation, is to transcend that thinking. And that can feel difficult because we live in the physical. We're meant to experience the physical. We do interact with 3D. We do experience the senses. But when we're manifesting, we have to transcend the limits of the senses. The limits. Your desire. If you're not new to this community, this is not going to be something new that I'm saying. If you are new, listen up. Your desire is already yours. It does already exist. Exists. It does. You are already that multi-dimensional being. You're already that. You're just placing your awareness and then choosing to experience reality as I don't have it. It's not here yet. Nothing I'm experiencing in reality looks anything like or anywhere near what my desire is. Most, not all, manifestations, they start immediately. They manifest instantly. And notice how I'm wording that. Most. The dominant amount that you don't see physically, immediately, or instantly in reality are ones that might be showing up and unfolding and are being experienced with moments, experiences, circumstances that might not look like the full manifestation. It might just be a part of the bridge of incidents. And for any of you that still view the bridge of incidents or the word unfolding as it's not here yet, it's not done, you're thinking of those words too logically. Kind of like when you're making cupcakes. All the ingredients, all the things that need to be placed into the mixing bowl to equal, once we've baked them, the cupcakes. You putting the flour in, you putting the sugar, the vanilla, whatever else goes in a recipe, is the same thing as you living experiences that will lead to 100% exactly what you want. For example, if you're manifesting a specific person and you're manifesting a love relationship, just like I was, you might start experiencing more contact, right? More texts, more calls, more seeing each other, more dates, whatever the common phrases we use in the world today to signify spending more time building that love relationship foundation and then going into marriage if that's what you're looking for. It's a series of moments. A series of moments. Because all we ever have is that present moment. So you might in this moment be experiencing none of that. But maybe something else that you're experiencing is a part of what we're throwing in your manifestation recipe bowl with the other ingredients, the other moments. So it is instant. You just aren't perceiving reality as, for example, I didn't think my breakups were a part of that damn mixing bowl. I didn't think the breakups were me getting my manifestation. I saw them logically and literally as this is the opposite. I'm losing my manifestation. But I wasn't. That was an experience that led a big change within myself, a big shift. It was a really big shift into a version of myself that could perceive reality as having the long-term, loving, fulfilling, committed relationship. So those series of moments were all a part of it. It was me having it instantly. I know that can feel really frustrating, but I can't deny I got what I wanted. All the things you're experiencing right now are a part of your manifestation experience. All things. Even if you can't see how these dots connect, they connect. Manifestation has always been, in that sense, instant. Now, again, in the beginning of the video, I worded that carefully. Because sometimes some manifestations do show up physically exactly what your thought was. Boom, it's there. It's right here. It's done. And some are a series of moments. And we want those moments to move along a little quicker. Then our job is to maintain, to the best of our ability, not perfect, not 24/7, to maintain the state of the wish fulfilled, or the state of the version of yourself that has the desire. And go out and live your life experiencing your moments as the version of yourself that is believing, perceiving, deciding, choosing, all the words, the reality where you have your desire. That's it. I know there's so much content out there. Manifest instantly, manifest in 3 days or less, manifest in 24 hours. Just say this. Just say this magic affirmation. Just use this visual scene. Just listen to this sleep meditation tape. All of that is fluff for content. All of it is. The only thing needed to experience your desire is your awareness of being it, your awareness of having it, knowing you are source, knowing you are whatever you personally believe in, God, universe, higher power, source, energy, moon, beings, your subconscious mind, knowing that's it. You are it, and it's already yours. And I cannot stress, you wouldn't even be able to think of it if you didn't already have it, if you weren't supposed to experience it. And there is nothing off limits. I know sometimes when we are misunderstanding reality and we think, well, maybe it's not happening because I'm not meant for that person. Maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe I should move on. I'm not here to tell you when or if you should move on. I'm here to tell you that that questioning in of itself is a problem, is an issue. It is someone still thinking that there is an outside source stopping you from having what you want. Now, granted, you might be someone just deciding to change your mind, and we are allowed to do that. We have the free will to choose what we want, to choose and align ourselves with any version of ourselves. We're allowed to do that. But if you're doing it from fear, if you're doing it because you're questioning whether you can have the desire simply because you think, and I mean you are misunderstanding that reality hasn't presented you what you think it should be for you to feel more comfortable that the desire is yours. So in all reality, what and who are you? When you're out and about, like I'm out and about in my car, sitting in a parking lot, about to go through the Starbucks line and get myself a lavender frappuccino after just getting my hair done. I'm doing it. I'm riding around in my car is the version of myself that has what I'm choosing to be aware of. But before my specific person and I were in the loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, living together relationship that I wanted, before that, that's what I was doing. I was driving around, doing whatever tasks I had to do, doing whatever work I had to do, any housework, any work, any YouTube work, any coaching work, anything I was doing down to my workouts, I was doing as the self that is believing and perceiving that I am in the reality where I have my desire, and that everything I'm experiencing is me experiencing the desire. I was doing it as her. Live your life knowing you are who you say you are, and that everything you're experiencing is all a part of the mixing bowl of your manifestation. All of it is. You might not understand or clearly see how that is. You might not understand why you not getting a text message yesterday or even this morning or last night, or not seeing your person in a month or more. You might not in this moment, as you're watching this video from the version of yourself that doesn't have it, you might not clearly see why that is a part of your manifestation mixing bowl. But it is. It is. And it might just be the thing that leads you to wake up in this moment and realize you could be identifying as the person you want to be right now in this moment. And maybe that's all it took, was for you to have that wake-up call, to check in with yourself. Who are you? I see a lot of people living their life identifying as the self who's waiting for the manifestation to show up. I've had calls with people telling me, Kim, no, I don't have a belief that I'm waiting for manifestation. I believe in instant manifestations only. That's my belief. Great. That's freaking amazing. So then why isn't it here yet? Do you see that we wouldn't be questioning where it is? We would be living our life knowing that we are exactly where we are supposed to be and everything is working to our benefit to bring us what we want. So the experiences that we're living right now is all about me having what we want. So I know some of you have said, hey, I've done everything I'm supposed to do. I've done this technique, that technique, 97,000 other techniques, because there's plenty of content out there to learn from, and it's still not here. So who are you then? You've done all these techniques. You've done everything that you think you're supposed to do to manifest. But it's not here yet. It's still not here yet. But it's not here yet. Nothing's changing. I don't see anything different in my reality. So you did all those techniques as who? The person manifesting it who still believes it's not here yet? Or the person who is aware that these techniques are only there as tools to help me realize I just need to decide I am that version of myself right now. So I'm not waiting. We were never meant to live every moment thinking logically. At least until we understood that our mind is in control over what we choose to experience in reality. Why is it so easy to believe your fears and doubts instead of believing what you're choosing to identify with? As in the version of yourself that has the desire. Why? Both are things that you're claiming are in front of you. And I'm saying the virtual you. If you're questioning where your desire is and it makes you feel sad, why does it make you feel sad? Because a thought is telling you it's not here yet. A thought is saying you're probably not going to get it. Why is it so easy for you to believe that? But it's not easy for you to believe that you are the version of yourself that will have whatever it is you're manifesting. Why? If you don't think it's here yet, outside of logical thinking, why is that easier to believe versus the fear? Take the logic out of the equation, and now what? Now what? I highly suggest, no matter who you are or what you're manifesting, identify as the self that is in the exact reality you're supposed to be in. That you are the version of yourself that, name your desire. You are in the reality where you experience being a millionaire, being a multimillionaire, being in a loving, fulfilling, committed relationship, marriage, loves your job, works exactly where you want to work. Everything you're experiencing is exactly what you are supposed to experience to live the life you've always wanted. Choose that now. Stop agreeing with the fear. Stop agreeing with the doubt. You deserve the life you want. You deserve to live a life that brings you joy. And this is how to do it. As you start a new story about yourself, that things do work out in your favor. Things do work exactly the way you want them to. They always lead to exactly what you want. You start talking to yourself like that instead of arguing with your fears and your doubts. And I'm telling you, your reality is going to change. There's no magical affirmation, no magical visualization. There's no magical sleep meditation. It's all you and how you perceive your reality. Or another way of saying that, who you are aware of being. That's all it is. And it's all it's ever going to be. So on that note, advanced manifestors, exclusive live channel members, I'm not editing this. I'll see you tonight. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, if you made it to the end of this video, well, first of all, I hope you are subscribed. And if you're not, why don't you please do that? It's free. It is free. Give the video a like. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, or you would like just a little bit extra support, or to connect with fellow people that think about manifestation the same way you do, then join the VIP, the Advanced Manifestors channel membership. We go live together through a Zoom meeting later on this evening, around 8 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. And the exclusive lives channel membership, that's the group that we only talk success stories, tips and tricks. The Advanced Manifestors is where we deep dive and talk about manifestation. The exclusive lives is happening at 9:30 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. So come join us tonight. It's always a good time. Always a good time. So on that note, for real, I gotta get home because I'm getting text messages. Where are ya? Because I said I was on my way. I'm nowhere near on the way. Okay. Love you all. See you all tomorrow.